Hey, the prophet Habakkuk has gotten a really tough message from God about what's going to happen to his people. And he wonders, how's God going to deal with this? And God says to him, I'll let you know. And so he says, well, I'm going to stay at my post until I hear the message. And he closes out his book. He gets seriously bad news, and he closes out the book with one of the really fine affirmations of trust that you find in the Old Testament. There are a number of them, but this is a whopper. And he says, as he closes in chapter 3:17, Habakkuk, though the fig tree may not blossom, no fruit be on the vines, though the labor of the olive tree may fail, and the fields yield no food, though the flock may be cut off from the fold, and there be no herd in the stalls, yet I will rejoice in the Lord. I will joy in the God of my salvation. Eh? Isn't that marvelous? This is real trust here. I hear people say, if you really trust God, you won't worry. Fear is obliterated. All of that. I don't care who you heard that from. It's not true. Some people may experience it depending on their circumstances, and we thank God for it. But you see the fellow who said just what we read in verse 17? Listen to him. In verse 16, when I heard, my body trembled, my lips quivered at the voice, rottenness entered my bones, and I trembled in myself, that I might rest in the day of trouble. When he comes up to the people, he will invade them with his troops. The same fella who says, I trust God, come what may, says it with a stutter, says it with his lips trembling, worried. He said, oh, good grief, and he's emotionally, socially falling apart. What is really trust? Is to trust even when you are afraid. If someone had walked up to and were worried and distressed, all of that kind, anything like that, doesn't have to be fear, but that kind of thing. If you'd walked up to Jesus when he was sitting on the mountain, the hill overlooking Jerusalem, he's sobbing his heart out. His chest is heaving, his eyes are streaming, and you can hear him sobbing. And if you said to him, What? I thought you trusted in God. He would have said, oh, but I do. But I love people. There are people I care for deeply. Things are happening to them. Things are affecting me and lead me to feel this way. Don't believe anyone who tells you. If you really trusted in God, you wouldn't feel pain and you wouldn't be worried. It's not true. In the middle of all of your hurt, in the middle of it all, recognize it for what it is. But give yourself the credit under God and by his grace that you still trust him. Yes? God bless you.